तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। 7th chapter. Yesterday we saw 51 mantra. Indriyanamanutsargah mrutyunapi vishishyate atyartham punarutsargah sadhayet daivatani abhi. It's a very elaborate sloka whose ending I will explain and remaining you work out. He says, Indriyanam anutsargaha means non-freedom given to indriyas, means controlling the indriyas. Mrutyuna api vishashyate is greater than even controlling the death. Conquering the death. More conquering than the death valuable is the control of the senses. Because when the senses are controlled, then you are available for the wisdom. When the wisdom of the self comes, we recognize that we are the deathless, birthless self. Another way of meaning is what? It is better to die than become victimized by sense organs. It is better to die because the sense organs and attractions will make us so many sins. When we are evolving in every sin, is it not adding to our naraka? Like that's what we say. It is better to sleep as much as possible, or if sleep if required, rather than wasting our time energy in watching TV and all those. बिकॉज सोने से कम मन शांत होएगा, थोड़ा एनर्जी रिक्यूप होता है. बट इन्वॉल्व इन ऑल द नॉनसेंस, यू आर नॉट स्लीपिंग, you are not doing anything productive, and the mind, body, everything is wasted. So here he said about mrityu, we are talking about the nidra. Again, it is better to sleep than wasting time for them. So too, it is better to die rather than becoming licentious at the senses level. And then if one is victim of senses, if it's conquered, is conquered even death. It's greater than conquering death, positive. Non-positive, if not so, then daivatani api sadhayatu means what? Even the devatas with all their punya and shakti also get destroyed if they don't control the indriyas. That means what? A human, when he becomes devata through the indriya nigraha, again comes back to the human level or the animal level. The same one if he loses control on senses. That's the meaning. Daivatani also means all the divine blessings, divine messages, guidances, goals, everything are destroyed when we are sensual. Is it not so? And this is called moha. This is called vyamoha, where intellect is not used to think, "Ki, what am I doing? Is it worthy? Is there anything greater and higher than this?" ये दिमाग जब तक नहीं चलाते लड़ाते ना, then we are victimized by senses. That's called moha. That's called delusion. The moment the thinking starts, the expression of thinking is knowing the goal and walking toward the goal. When we do that, automatically the unwanted destroying things get dropped. That is why our people give us orders and instructions every day to do. That's the only thing protects us. अलग जस्ट क्लास के बाद तुरंत खाने पे बैठ, जप किया क्या, पूजा किया क्या, और नियम है जप पूजा के बिना चाय नहीं पीना. No, that niyama only protects us from being sensuous, no? That is what? Being sensuous, being worldly is delusion. Where we are going on adding up the worldliness, the vasanas in us, and committing lot of sins which will lead to our nicha yoni, to be born in the naraka, to suffer there, again all that. मैं दोनों मिलाकर मैं बता रहा हूँ. जिसने इंद्र निग्रह किया वो देवता बन सकता है, नहीं किया है पशु बन सकता है, बताते हुए ही कि इंद्रिय निग्रह कराने के लिए हमको जीवन में धर्म या ड्यूटी सिखाए जाते हैं, रूल्स रेगुलेशंस दिया जाता है. He told theory, Vidurji. We are adding practical. Theory says controlling senses is greater than controlling death, conquering death. If not, even if you are deathless Indra the Devata, still you are worse only because you will be falling down because of the attachment to Indriya. Theory is told. Practical is what? What is the way, therefore, not to victimize by the Indriya, always in the duty oriented activities of worldly obligations, spiritual sadhana. So, Indriyanam anutsargaha mrutyunapi vishishyate atyartam punarutsargaha sadhayedayudanyami. So, all the great rishis, munis, devatas have fallen only because of Indriyas. And all stupid people of the humans have risen to a devata rishi level only because they transcended Indriyas. This is to be understood through example. Now you work on it. Use your logic, use your Vedanta. Through all of that, first you have to be convinced. One of the thing I told is it's Mohamaya. It's only non-thinking and deluded. Start thinking. One of the thought is what, as we frequently talk, is every time we indulge, it is the same thing only. Is it not? It's only the same thing. And the higher thing called self, we are always denied of. यार इसी में मैं फंसा हूँ ये सोच रहा है ना इसके आगे भी बढ़ना है ना that routinely involving in the indulgences is a delusion which we have to conquer by thinking that only क्या मैं इसी में फंसा हूँ दिन भर रही मत और दूसरा नहीं है इससे बढ़कर नहीं है क्या is it the only possibility that's what helps us okay now one more shloka these are the things will expand or enlarge or extend our lifespan हमारा लंबा आयु उम्र ये वाले जीवन की शैलियां देते हैं What is that? Marjavam sarvabhutanam anasuya kshama dhrutihi ayushyani buddha prahuhu mitranam cha abhimanana. They are the few things which give long life. And long life is what? Happy life, healthy life, life full of respect and reverence and value. हमें लंबे भी जीना है साथ में हर एक पल का आनंद खुद को होना है उसमें हमको नेम फेम होना है live life long, but like a Rakshasa Ravana. What is such long life? So here, the long life means always not in terms of how many years lived. Long life means even short lived, but every moment is worthy. That's called long life. Like Vivekananda. He lived only 39. Adi Shankara. Only 32 years. But their life is very long. because it's not number of years they lived. How much productive was there every year, every moment. Both ways you can take. The longness of the life can be taken as really longevity. And also, whatever the span we have to live, we can live according to Prarabdha. Every moment is fully lived. And thirdly, when they are the words of great master, they are true also. Ki extension of life may happen if these values are practiced. And the other way is what? Though the lifespan remains same according to our own birth, yet the nonsense things will reduce our lifespan. Like they say, every cigarette reduces your life for 5 minutes. Every of these bhoga reduces for 3 minutes, 2 minutes. It is true. People have to very calculate. नहीं तो क्या ना we just waste our time, life in doing nonsense. And another way of wasting while doing it was lifespan is reduced. अब मेरे को तो ज़्यादा फिजियोलॉजिकल होते हैं बट जरूरी भी है उसका भी समझना तो व्हाट इज द श्लोका कि मार्जवम मार्जव मीन्स व्हाट मृदुता towards anything anybody throughout life we have to have the marjavam or mardavam should be mrudu never ever have the katinata in life and physiologically जितना कठिन होकर गुस्सा करते हैं उतना नंबर ऑफ इनहेलेशन एक्सेशन इंक्रीज होते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू वन टाइप ऑफ एक्सप्लेनेशन our lifespan depends on number of inhalation exhalation they are fixed उतना हो गया तो उसके एक ज़्यादा भी नहीं दिया जाए that is why the more through pranayama inhaling exhaling reduced more number of years they live and the yogis live thousands of years because they have done the stambhana of the pranayama through kumbhakam that is one science is there accordingly If we are not mrudu but kathina and angry, we become more restless in our respiration. Means more respirations is used, therefore we die. It's like internet. If you don't put it on, उसका उतना रहता है वो quantity. But you are using it and you are opening multiple sites and all, फटाफट वो खत्म हो जाता है. In the same way, the lifespan also. With anger, more and more restlessnesses, respirations, we reduce our ayurdhayam. That is one way. Okay, Mardavam is one thing. Mardavam means all things related to that. The tenderness, the softness, the sweetness, the calmness, not laziness again, not reacting to anything restlessly. हाँ? Because somebody did mistake, अब तुरंत जान पहचान किए बिना ही टूट पड़ना उसके ऊपर. ऑपोजिट ऑफ ऑल दैट इज मार्दव. इन सच एग्जाम्पल ना एक शब्द बताया जाता है, उसके रिलेटेड बाकी से हमको समझना है. So here the walking Mardavam, speaking Mardavam, activity Mardavam, looking with the eyes Mardavam, means whole life should be Mrudu, every moment to everybody, in every situation. That's the meaning of Mardavam. देखो जो वैल्यूज बोले जाते हैं ना, वो कंडीशनल नहीं होते, ऑल द टाइम दे हैव टू प्रैक्टिस. And they have other things to add to, like this one, Mardhavam. Second is what? Sarvabhutanam Mardhavam. Towards all beings, you have to have Mrudu. Then Sarvabhutanam Anasuya. Anasuya means neither having jealousy, therefore nor having the habit of finding fault with others, therefore not doing the nonsense of pulling them down. तीनों चीजें. Asuya means what? Jealousy, therefore finding faults, therefore trying to pull them down. इन द गवर्नमेंट में ऑपरेशन वाले यही करते हैं. इफ द गवर्नमेंट इज डूइंग वेल, दे आर जेलस, देन दे वांट टू पुल देम डाउन, देयरफॉर फॉर दैट दे ओनली फाइंड द फॉल्ट्स. इज इट नॉट एवरीवेयर इन ए मूवी रिव्यू? दोज हु आर लाइकिंग द होल टीम ऑफ मूवी, वो लोग इतने पॉजिटिव्स दिखाते हैं. एंड ऑपोजिशन वाले, इन दिस मूवी दे आर 230 फॉल्ट्स, दे से अरे second is not having asuya. Bless everyone. Say that, grow, pray that everybody should grow in life. Our growth is not hindered when others grow. Please remember. Our growth hinders when we become jealous of others growing and we try to trouble them. One moment we have attended to trouble others, we have wasted our moment. Is it not? धर्म जिज्ञासा में ये बात आता है. When I know what is required for my sadhana, stick only to that. Don't waste time for anything. So don't have asuya. Asuya is jealousy. When then wanting to destroy them, then find the faults. Third one is what? Kshama. The ability, large heartedness to forgive the bigger than the biggest mistakes and crimes. Dhruti, while doing sadhana, everything, nothing is smooth. Everywhere there are obstacles, yet not giving up. That not giving up attitude is called dhruti. Then next one is what? Mitranam cha abhimanana, not insulting or troubling our own mitra. Mitra is not limited to friends. Anybody who is helping you are mitra. It can be your parents, your teacher, your relatives, your siblings, कोई भी हो. उनका जो मित्र भाव से हमको सहाय करते हैं, उनका कभी अवमान नहीं करना, इंसल्ट नहीं करना, नेग्लेक्ट नहीं करना. डोंट डिस्कार्ड देम, डिवैल्यू देम ना. तो मित्रों का अवमान जो नहीं करता है, मित्र मीन those who are helping you lovingly, like what you are doing in the class is a loving help to you, like a mitra in doing the class. So not attending is an avman, and loss is not to me, it is you only. So मित्रों का अवमान नहीं करना, फिर धृति रखना, fortitude, consistency, क्षमा, ability to forgive, then never having the asoya. Most important is mrudu. These things are there. Ayushani buddha prahu. The wise people say these things add years to life and add life to years. Here the Ayushani means his life is so joyful, fruitful to him. Like for me, last 2.5, 3 years. So fulfilling. Every day there are classes. Every day there's one. It's a joy, that's called Ayu. आई एम हैप्पी विद दिस टाइम स्पेंट। नहीं तो ये भी नहीं होता, आप सुनने वाले नहीं आए तो और भी गड़बड़ हो जाता, मतलब नहीं करूंगा ना, समथिंग अदर आई डू। दैट मीनिंग इज कॉल्ड आई हो। आयु is not living long life doing nonsense and getting frustrated. Long life is not आयु, life is आयु। चाहे वो छोटा भी जिंदगी हो, बट उसमें हर क्षण हमने सद्विनियोग किया, सो दैट इज लंबा आयु है। That's why in life you can see some people live 120 years, they die, nobody forgive, remembers them. But others 30 40 साल में मरे, लेकिन such a great contribution they have done that they are remembered for long time. That way. Tomorrow we'll see the remaining beautiful guidances from Vidura.